Hey guys, Matcha. So I got sent a message this week from one of my clients. And it was something that she heard in a mass from one of the popes, and he delivered this message. And she sent it to me, and something I went back and I said, do you mind if I share this with everybody else? Because I just found it so impactful. I found the words that were written to be so meaningful that I wanted to share it with you. So I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And this is what it says. It says that you can have defects, you can be anxious and live irritated. But do not forget that your life is the greatest company in the world. That only you can prevent it from going into decline. That there are many who appreciate you. There are many who admire you and love you. I'd like you to remember that to be happy is not to have a sky without storms, not to have a road without accidents or works without fatigue. It's not to have relationships without disappointments. No, to be happy is to find strength in forgiveness, to find hope in battles, to find security in your fear and love in your disagreements. Being happy is not only valuing the smile, but also being able to reflect on the sadness. It's not just commemorating your success, but also to learn the lessons from your failures. It's not just to have the joy with applause, but also to have joy in anonymity. To be happy is to recognize that life is worth living despite all your challenges, all your misunderstandings, and even those periods of crisis. Being happy is just not a fatality of destiny, but a conquest for those who know how to travel within their own being. To be happy to stop being a victim of problems and become an actor of their own history. It is not just only to cross the deserts, but also to be able to find an oasis within those deserts. It is to thank God every morning for this miracle that you have called life. Being happy is not just being afraid of your own feelings. No, it is knowing how to talk about yourself. It is knowing how to talk to yourself. It is knowing how to talk about others. It is having the courage to hear the word no. And it is safe to receive criticism, even if sometimes it may be unfair. It is to kiss your children, to pamper your parents, to have poetic moments with your friends and with those that you love, even if sometimes they may hurt us. To be happy is to be free. It is to be happy and simply create this life that we want to live within each one of us. It is to have the maturity to say, I was wrong. It is to have the audacity to say, I forgive you. And it's to have the sensitivity to express, I need you. And it's to be able to say those magic words, I love you. May your life become a garden of opportunity and a garden of happiness. May you be joyous in your springs, and in your winter, may you have friends of wisdom. And when you get in the way of you, just start all over again. Then you will be more passionate about what you do and have that purpose within your life. And you will discover that to be happy is not to have a perfect life, but to use your tears to water your tolerance, to use your losses to refine your patience, to use your flaws to sculpt your serenity, to use your pain to express your pleasure, to use your obstacles to open up your windows of intelligence, to never give up on those who love you, to never give up on people who care, to never give up on you, but never give up on being happy, because your life is a must-do. Be awesome.